Guys, welcome back to Cruise and Tarot. I keep messing up these stupid videos and I have to start over again. I don't know, maybe my whole I'm not in it right now, or 100% in it or something like that. I don't know what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the political type of reading. Please remember, this is just tarot. This is not going to be evidence of any kind. I'm just doing tarot because I love doing political readings with that. And anyways, I just want you guys to understand that this is not real life, okay? This is not factual. I don't care. It's just tarot, okay? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you like these kind of readings. I turn it to be left or right. I think that's really up to you guys, what you want to do or say or whatever. But, you know, I think some stuff is online anymore is too left or right, or is too heavily like influencing truth, like, or lies. But anyways, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get started with the reading and see what's happening. But what wears me out is having no common sense and lies. Sorry, like straight up bullshit lies. So, but I'm gonna try my best to keep my mouth shut. But I am a Gemini, so bear with me. Okay, so we're gonna do one on Iran and the people involved, all the parties, etc. And then I'm gonna do one later for Trump. Okay, sorry, these cards are kind of snappy. So let me go ahead and get started with what's happening. I'm gonna pause it for just a second so I can mix these real quick. Okay, I don't know if I hit stop. I hope I didn't. Anyways, I think I'm just hitting pause. All right, I need to be careful because sometimes I hit stop instead of pause and then I have to start the whole video again. This has been happening. So let's go ahead and put some cards on. Let's do first Iran, the people who are in charge, the Islamic regime. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Let's pull some cards on their overall energy for the rest of March in this conflict. That's a lot. I didn't think this through. Okay, I'm going to do it a little different because I dropped a couple on the floor and had to get them. Let's go ahead and pull. I'm going to mute it because I think it was too loud for you guys. Let me go ahead and pull some on the Iranian people, the majority of people here. Let's see, there's okay, I'm going to continue. I'm going to pull one on the prince, Persian prince as they call him online, who would take over Iran if the Islamic regime would be taken care of, or he would be reestablished because I think his family was in charge before that, back in the 70s. And then I'm going to pull one from Israel, and then, US, and then Israel, and you'll see those stacks. Let me mute it because it's really loud. So bear with me for just a little longer because it's taking me longer than I realized, and then we'll get started. So it's going to be on mute for just a little bit. Okay, so I realized that maybe they can get mixed. I'm sorry. This is how they land. This is how I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to get started. Okay, so we have the Islamic regime about this conflict. What is their overall energy? They're thinking very traditional, religiously or cultly here because they feel they have some kind of right and they have honor and respect will come to you. They feel like they'll be honored somehow, that they have really deep faith that this will happen. Let me see what else on this conflict. Okay, so let's see what else we have for them. Wow. Are they hiring someone to fake something, to lie about something? There's crisis actor and a male here. Could be Hollywood too. Wouldn't be super surprised. And then there's some kind of crisis actor, male partner, and something about evidence here. Okay, so they have breakup, divorce, separation, coercion, or divorce. So there's some kind of breakup, divorce, or separation here, and it could be like from religion or cult / nation or the people. And then there's some kind of forced confession. Someone's forcing a confession to avoid or to have some kind of separation. There's a lot of emotions, and there's some kind of open case here. It's still very active. Entertainment industry. I'm not surprised. I'm so tired of Hollywood thinking they can get involved with politics. They live in La La Land and they have no fucking idea what we're going through on a daily basis anymore. Underground for okay, so the entertainment industry is thriving or doing something very actively underground, under radar. And there's some kind of proof about it. And it's going to be an open case. People are going to feel drowned in emotions, feel drowned with, they're going to try to drown it on social media, is what it's telling me. So Hollywood is involved with the Islamic regime somehow. Somehow is what it's telling me. Like they're helping them. That's their ally. Somebody in Hollywood, someone with, and it doesn't, like a crisis actor, someone who's a faker can, again, actors are all fucking play pretend people. I don't understand how they became these superheroes. You pretty have to be like really privileged to think that these guys are heroes, in my opinion. Entertainment industry here is alive, doing something under the radar or under the tunnel, something behind people's backs or political backs or something like that. And that could also be someone who's just heavily influenced, has a lot of money, has a government position too, or something like that. All right, let's continue with the actual people of Iran. It's funny, people. It's like every country has its problems, We it's just interesting to me how some people go through some real shit, and when someone does something about it, maybe not in the correct way or the way we would desire, people just fight that instead of fighting change for the better. It's interesting. So the people are a solid foundation, success, effort. These people feel very positive about this. They feel like it's like the Leaning Tower in Italy. Something about it's just gonna take a little bit more to have a huge shift. Just a tiny more push is what it's take for things to align for them. There is some kind of cover up here. There's someone in custody already, or someone in jail, or someone being oppressed, or being victimized somehow. So things may be aligning for them. There's some kind of cover up on some kind of oppression, people being jailed, and then that's the typical stuff that happens. Is what it's telling me in Iran. There's some kind of government power here. There's no point return about a government official. This, I'm assuming, has to do with their country, not ours so much. There's some kind of immunity, some kind of marriage and private investigator. So there is something about putting the cuffs on yourself to have immunity. Hiding in plain sight. And there's some kind of marriage weddings or a contract or a deal being made in order. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here now. Someone is infiltrating the government over there. They're taking some kind of immunity deal here, contract. So what do I mean? They're pretending to be someone they're not. So, I mean, this is the Islamic regime, so I'm assuming they're becoming Muslim or pretending to be, and in order to investigate something within the group itself. Hiding in plain sight, and there's a burial, hiding in plain sight. Someone may pass on. Hiding, like no longer hiding, could be ending hiding here. And there's something about financial pressure. Money will be involved and that someone will make threats financially here. Like a bribe also. All right. So let's continue with the Persian prince, as they call him online. Whether or not he is, I don't give a shit, guys. Keep in mind, if you think Iran or the Muslim people care about us, or the Israeli people about us, I really don't think they care about us, to be honest. None of them do. So don't act like one side cares and the other one doesn't. No. So, okay. So let's go ahead and see what's happening with that Persian prince. That's just the truth. None of them care. None of them care. Golden parachute. You know, I don't know. I'm just be careful with what I say sometimes. But, okay. So here we go. Beware of great pride. So, the peacock. I think it's someone who's smooth, who's good looking, who can wear something like the jacket of honor or jacket of running something very, very well. But then again, I don't think so. So I have gotten the impression or idea that this guy is too chill, probably. Too chill. If he's going to run a country, he does not need to be so chill. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Democracy here. I want to say democracy. Checking in democracy in golden parachute. So this talks about someone on the borders, let someone in the democracy come in with a golden parachute, thinking that they're coming in to save the day. Maybe he's like that, or the people when they took over in the 70s were like that. There is something about being trapped in your own mind, choosing a different alternate routine. And it's like a reptilian, some kind of takeover here and feeling trapped. This is talking about the past for some reason, I think. There's a victim statement, sudden absence, and bold-faced lies. So, if this is not them, you know, I have a feeling this is about the past. This is them coming in, breaking down the borders to come into change democracy, coming in with false promises, delusional things, and of course the liberal leftist people, you know, opening the doors right for them. And if you don't believe me, look up fucking history. And then there's something being trapped in your mind. This is something too different. This is a reptilian kind of like overtake something totally different. Now we're all trapped. We're victims now. And then all of a sudden now people are missing, or something's missing and also things. And now we're just pretending that this is all good for us, or a lie. Why is the prince bringing in the past here? It's weird. Well, all I'm saying is that I hope this person that's going to be in charge, if that's what the people want, they hope they can truly make a difference and have some kind of backbone. Because obviously you need a really strong person to take on people who have really obsessive, really ignorant thoughts and ideas and actions, primitive, and that's what cults usually bring. If you're not strong enough to protect yourself or those around you or your family like that, that's how they take over. So, yeah, I'm sorry. It's the truth. So, okay, so the U.S. and the star, which I didn't even know I had some of these things popped out of there. With the U.S. The star represents hope. The star represents guidance. The star represents honor. The star is rewards. And then there's here reconciliation. Somebody's trying to fix things. Someone's trying to reconcile something here. A reunion. There is something about empty promises, prior convention. Okay, I'm just going to say this because I don't give a shit if you're pro or against Trump. I don't care if you're obsessed with him either way. Because if you hate him that much, I mean, you're obsessed with him. If you love him that much, you're obsessed with him. And that's just, I'm tired of that sometimes. But I'm just going to tell you what I see right now. There's somebody here who's seen as the devil. And he has a red tie. Interesting. And then there says prior convictions. Wasn't Trump convicted of something? Which, I don't know. I'm sure that the leftists just were trying to pull all the strings to try to get him arrested because they just knew that he was going to win. And that's the only reason. I've never seen anybody for such a long time since I've been born or looking up history that they've been trying to avoid this person from running. Excuse me? Why are you trying to avoid this so much? I thought everybody had to have a fair chance. And that's what made me wonder. This is why I don't want to pick the left or the right, because people are crazy on either side. So there's something about protection here, about a witness. Some witness protection. There's a lie about witness protection. This witness protection is lying about this, is what it's telling me. Either he is doing something he's not supposed to be doing, or he wasn't, and this person is lying. There's a shadow ban. So something's been banned in the shadows, not given to us. In my opinion, that to me means like it's not easy to see. And then there's something about a paper trail, not easy to find or see, paper trail or understand. And there's some kind of polygraph test testing the truth of it all. Because why? Someone's already messed with the archives and they manipulated and they sent some kind of sneaky link. So what is it saying? That this dude is really up to no good about trying to fix things or come together with something, or he's trying to reconciliate, and this is a description of him, and the people are still fighting him. There's some kind of network disruption. Because why? Because they're trying to get rid of physical evidence. And what's the physical evidence they're trying to get rid of? Some kind of eyewitness. And then something about believing the victim here. So there's some kind of victim that's either that would help Trump or against Trump when it comes to the Iranian conflict. So someone's trying to make disappear. I don't know yet, but that's what it's telling me. That's what's happening till the end of March. Probably. Okay, so let's continue. Now, Israel, look at you. Pay attention to your finances. Cash cow. Come on. Wow, the upside down. Okay, so money. So are they getting money or they're losing money on a situation of some kind of investment? Trying to focus on their resources. Do they even have resources in Israel? I'm serious. I don't know. So there's an adrenaline rush here with artificial intelligence. Something superficial, not exactly natural, is what I'm thinking. There's a rush to get it done. Breaking and entering, like they want to be the first. There's something that is superficial. And that doesn't have to be AI. Something not real that they're trying to make a breakthrough because they see it as a gift, like the whole package for their country. There's timing issues. There's too many people watching. Time is of the essence. Too many people watching. There's some internal saboteurs they're trying to get rid of, and they might make disappear. Again, wow, didn't the U.S. have shadow or somebody had shadow something in there? Anyways, shadow funding. Whoever had the other shadow, that's the match. So I have to go back and see who that was. Shadow funding. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, Israel, Iran, all these other countries, They don't give a shit about us. Why are you so... If you're in the US, if you don't put US number one, or you don't care about US, go to the country that you want to support. Please go, because we want to support our own country. Israel, Iran, all these other countries, they don't give a shit about us. So I don't know what is this with the savior thing, and I don't know, it's just complex. I guess they want to feel important and they just make more problems. There is some kind of desert, so something fake. They're gonna fake a treason, and it's gonna be strange. Like, we're gonna catch on to whatever they're doing, and we're gonna think it's strange, like something doesn't seem right. But they're gonna put up a show or put something fake online because they want to sabotage something, and they don't want us to know the funding, where it's coming from, or where it's going to. Damn. Okay. This is what I got for Israel. Up next, I'm just going to pull a few cards. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few cards, and I'm going to ask yes, no at the end, and then call it good. Okay, so, and also this applies to Hollywood. Oh my God, I'm so sick of people in Hollywood. They're such idiots. They don't even understand what we're going through, and they want to, like, pretend that they're some kind of influencer or some on war. Like, shut up. Like, shut the hell up. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of them. I'm really sick of. And I'm tired of them. Like, just go back to your fucking mansion and eat your $100 steak and shut up and leave us people who actually have to figure shit out and live through a lot of tough shit. Have our own opinions about what things really affect us while you're living in Olympus La La Land. You guys, stop supporting Hollywood so much. Stop supporting Hollywood so much. They don't care about you either. Alrighty, false idols. That's false idols 101 right there. Doesn't matter your religion or cult. False idols are the worst things ever in life. We've made them too rich. We made Hollywood too fucking rich. And look at us, struggling by buying their music, and do you think they actually care? No, they don't. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull some cards of the overall energy for, let's do March. Yeah, the end of March. Again, overall energy, how overall, what they feel like with this conflict for different people. So, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Iran as the Islamic regime. Iran with the majority of people. Let's see, the Prince, Persia, the U.S., like the U.S. as a whole. I'm going to do the U.S. as a whole. And then the government. And then let's do one for Israel as a whole and the government for them. Whether it's Trump or just the whole government, period. Okay, so the regime is going to feel stuck. They're going to feel stuck. They're going to feel trapped. Stuck. I almost said Trump's stuck. Something like that. Let me just pull one more card on this one here. Ah! They're stuck. They're like their luck is running out. They're going to feel like their luck is running out. Or feeling like that's all they have right now to continue is luck. Luck's by my side, right? Luck's by my side. Don't give up. That's what it's telling me here. What about the Iranian people as a whole? How are they going to feel at the end of March? Okay, well, let me get one more for that one. They're going to strongly feel that this is fate. This was meant to happen. This is not a coincidence. Like, there's a lot of courage. It was like written in the stars for them kind of energy. This is meant, like the return. You know, have you heard of the movie? I don't know why there's a stupid little fly in here. Have you heard of the movie, what is it called? The Return of the Prince kind of thing? I don't know why. I just got that in my head. There's a cartoon, and it's a religious cartoon, but it's The Return of the Prince, I think it's called. I could be wrong. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but they feel like it's strongly fated to happen this way. Okay, now let's do the Prince, the Persia. This is for March. Let's see. Whoops. He's going to feel very lonely, like not supported very well. So if there was a lot of support in the past or someone around him, he's going to feel very emotional about feeling lonely. Like, he's going to be very disappointed at the end of March somehow. Okay, mixed emotions, not knowing, a little confused and feeling a little lonely. Like, maybe he needs to make a decision and there's nobody there to help him see the light, help to guide him where he needs to go. But I'm going to tell you one more time, and I see that number 18. And what is getting to me is this. Something about let go of the past. And don't repeat the past, because the past is never, like, the past mistakes is always haunting. It's like a zombie. It'll keep coming back if you keep making the same damn mistake. Okay, that's what it's telling me. I have no idea if this guy's good or bad for the country. All the people seem to want him. I don't know. A lot of people online seem to want him. Let's see the U.S. about the Iranian conflict overall. By the end of March. It's like it's going to take a lot of persuading. Tell me this little fly. Persuading for them to celebrate. Like, if they're not easily persuaded on this. Like, you're not... I'm not really convinced I should be happy about this. Is what it's telling me overall. I have a feeling that there's a group of people who are really angry about war, but not angry that the women are being oppressed in another country. Maybe that's part of the problem. And then the other ones who feel like, why should we get involved? I'm tired of the U.S. being meddling in every conflict. What do we get out of it? And then there's people who are like, we should be spending where are we spending all our money on this? But yet we spend like 50% of our budget on social services. I don't understand. Something like that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see what Trump or the government feels about this. They're patient. It's like somebody also here is making a plan, but they're not 100% in. Like, they keep making a strategy or a plan, but they're patient. There's something about patient here. Like, it'll unfold. We just need a little bit of patience. We can't start and win the conflict within a weekend, guys, is what it's telling me. That's what it's telling me. Israel as a whole. This is telling me Israel as a whole, they feel like this, it's got to be done. We need to take care of this. It's something about being obedient to this and taking care of it because of knowledge. Sorry, this is what it's telling me. And then we have here as the government of Israel. Wow, okay. Holy shit, this almost flipped. A secret vow. Okay, so Israel's going to be doing something very religious or affecting religion quite a bit. A lot of action. And it has to do with a vow or taking back a vow and taking a lot of action because of this. Communication. There's going to be a lot of talk about this is what it's telling me. A lot of action towards what? A religion or religion themselves. They're going to be more religious or implementing religion standards or something like that. But either they're taking a vow here. They're making a promise of what they're going to do or taking back a promise because they flipped. And maybe we don't even know about this vow. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let me go ahead and pull the yes or no, and then that's it. I'm just saying, I don't think, a country can be very strong if its people are really strong. And if we have a lot of people who are very anti their own country, I just never understood why they're still here. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're left or right. If you don't like your country, you hate your country, why are you here? Why are you here? Seriously, it's cheaper to live in Thailand and Philippines and everywhere. It's difficult. Let me tell you what. It's very difficult to live the American dream for Americans. It's easier, apparently, to live the American dream for anybody else but Americans. I understand that, and it frustrates me. But at the same time, I'm not overall feeling like I'm being oppressed. I can wear what I want, be whoever I want to be with whoever I want to be overall, and I'm still alive. Sorry, but I don't understand why people hate it so much and sabotage and everything. And then when it turns to shit, and they're like, see, I told you it was shit. Well, you made it shit. I'm sorry. Just get over that, guys. Grow the fuck up. Quit being so easily brainwashed in college. Jesus Christ. Okay. Is the Islamic regime going to be removed of power in Iran? Ever. 2 out of 3, and I'm ignoring the maybes. I test this kind of questions, but I'm going to ask it. Oh. In the future. No? What the hell? They may not be anytime soon. Okay, well, let's ask. Is the Persian prince that everybody talks about online, that the royalty guy, is he ever going to come back and be in charge, or somewhat be in charge of the country of Iran? Anytime? Ever in the future? I don't know about this one. Semi-sideways, but it's no either way, so I'll take it. I don't know. Again, I don't know if this guy is good for the country or not. Everybody talks about that Persian prince guy. But, you know, just because you're, like, you know, you inherited something, I mean, you're good for something. I don't know, but... So, yes. Wonder if he's still going to be, like, is he going to be a puppet for the Islamic regime? Or is he going to work out a deal with them and still be, like, co-parenting the country? That would be different, I guess. Or is Iran going to be split? Just like Germany was. Interesting, huh? Okay, so this is all I got. I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm getting tired. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye. This is not evidence, so chill out.